You're listening to the Gatemen Baseball Network, home of the defending champion Wareham Gatemen.
From Spillane Field in Wareham, Massachusetts, opening day at Cape Cod Baseball League.
Jonah Karp, Gabe, Genovesi with you. Pleasure to be your eyes and ears for the broadcast.
Addison Van Patten here with manager Jerry Weinstein for the Manager's Show. And here with Brandon Fott. Now, Brandon, you got the win for tonight. It's an 80% chance of rain here in Wareham for the rest of the day, and the Gatemen have been forced to move inside to take BP in the cages.
Ground ball back up the middle, past the glove of Fetterman and into center field. Andrew Thomas comes home to score. Cam Guangarena right behind him, and Chad Stevens pulls in at first base with a two-run single.
Hard ground ball up the middle, a base hit into center field. Rudick rounds third, he's coming home. Nits an RBI single for Cam Guangarena. Wareham leads 1-0.
Cut on and miss, strike three.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Strikeout number 5 for Trent Palmer.
That ball is gone. Adrian Del Castillo breaks the game open with a 3-run jack. 11-5 Gatemen.
Slapped up the middle, a base hit into center field. Beaver scores easily. Antico rounding third. The throw to the plate is not in time.
Line drive over the head of the second baseman Olsen and into right field. Braden Ward comes home to score. Darren Baker pulls it at first with an RBI single, and it's 7-5 Wareham.
And the Gatemen win 5-0 here in Game 1 of the doubleheader.
And that'll do it. First 9-inning shutout for Wareham pitching this season. 6-0 the final score from Cotuit, Massachusetts.
Now, here are the voices of the Gatemen: Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, and Addison Van Patten.
Game 2 here at Whitehouse Field. Today, 2-0 was the Harwich victory in Game 1. Wareham looks for a little revenge here in Game 2. Gabe Genovesi here with you alongside Jonah Karp. Javik Blake will join us as well. 11-9-1 Wareham against 9-12 Harwich here at Whitehouse Field. First pitch, a fastball right down Main Street. 0-1, 5:33. First pitch here in Game 2 of the doubleheader. Welcome back to GBN. We apologize for no pregame show. The 0-1. Fastball misses low and away. 1-1 to Braden Ward, who leads it off for the Gatemen. Things were kind of hectic, trying to get going in between games and getting ready for the broadcast. The 1-1. Another fastball misses low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ward, Baker, Teeter. The 3 due up for the Gatemen here in the first inning. Adrian Del Castillo, Matt McLean, the 4-5 hitters. 2-1 fastball at the upper part of the zone over the heart of the plate. 2-2. Dallas Beaver, the DH, hitting 6th. Benjamin Sims, the shortstop, hitting 7th. Mike Antico and Matthew Rudick rounded out in the 8-9 holes for Wareham. Nearly an identical lineup from Game 1. 2-2 fastball up and away. Count runs full, 3-2. The first 4 batters are the same. McLean and Beaver flipped. Sims and Antico in the 7-8 holes, and then Matthew Rudick replaces Tora Otsuka in the 9 hole here for Game 2 of this doubleheader between the Gatemen and the Mariners. The 3-2 down low, ball 4. Braden Ward draws a walk to lead off this ball game, and that'll bring up Darren Baker. Joe Boyle, the starting pitcher today for the Harwich Mariners here in Game 2. 6'7", 225-pound rising junior from Notre Dame. He's been the closer this season for Harwich. 5 appearances, no starts. This is his first start. 7 innings pitched. He's 0-1 with 2 saves. Before that walk to Ward, it was just 3 walks and 13 strikeouts in his first 7 innings. First pitch to Baker, down the middle for a strike. Ward goes, he slides, and he's safe. Braden Ward steals his 13th base of the summer. He's now 13 for 14 in stolen bases. And he's in scoring position for Baker, count 0-1. Boyle has not allowed an earned run. He's allowed 1 run. It was unearned in the 3-2 loss to Chatham 4 days ago on July 2nd. The 6'7" righty sets the 0-1. Ward gonna take off, and he's caught in a rundown. Ward took off too early. He's in a rundown between second and third, and he got on the heel. Shortstop Hal Hughes dives and gets Ward on the heel, and well, that's really the first time this season that Braden Ward has just left a little early, and bad base running cost the Gatemen.
Braden Ward, usually very smart on the base paths, but he's facing a right-hander. You're going to have to assume out of his peripheral, he's going to see Ward taking off.
Baker swings to a fastball 0-2. Joe Boyle with his fastball, normally 97 to 99. He has touched 102. The kid can throw it. The 0-2. Fastball high and away. 1-2. He'll mix in that changeup. 2 pitches, but it's mainly the fastball. The 1-2 delivery. Off speed, right down Main Street, strike 3. Just a little bit off of it. Baker goes down looking, 2 away here in the first.
Well, when you can throw it at 99 miles per hour, that changeup looks like it's coming at you at like 40. He could touch 102. He has touched 102.
Throws his fastball 86% of the time. First pitch to Teeter. Sliced foul. 0-1. Not the guy you want to face if you're the Gatemen after getting shut out in Game 1. Just 6 hits for Wareham in Game 1. The 0-1. Teeter went around on a nasty slider. What a pitch. 0-2. That slider comes in at 84 to 88. The 0-2 from Boyle. Teeter checked his swing. He went around. Teeter doesn't believe it, but he goes, and it's 2 strikeouts for Boyle here in the first. Boyle faces the minimum. We head to the bottom of the first to no score between the Gatemen and the Mariners. We'll be right back on GBN.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more. The 2019 Cape League All-Star Game will be played at Eldridge Park, home of the Orleans Firebirds. Mark the date on your calendar, Sunday, July 21st. Game time is 6 p.m., but the gates open at 2. One highlight will be the home run hitting contest. There will also be an autograph session and a large merchandise village with items from many of the teams. Be sure to buy your tickets now right here at the merchandise stand. Tickets are just $5, and part of the proceeds will support our Wareham Gatemen.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
We head to the bottom of the first here at Whitehouse Field. No score between the Gatemen and the Mariners. Game 2 of a double dip here on well, it was a wonderful afternoon here in Harwich. It's gotten a little breezy, a little cold, and fog settling in the outfield. And nowhere near enough to where this game would get postponed. Michael Webb, the starting pitcher here in Game 2 for the Gatemen, faces Dylan Noisy to lead it off. First pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Joey Weimer, Daniel Cabrera. Join Noisy as the 3-2 up here in the first. The 0-1. Down low and away, gets past Del Castillo. 1-1. Christian Fedko, the second baseman in the cleanup spot today for Harwich. Nico Cavadas batting 5th. Michael Ludwig, the DH, batting 6th. The 1-1. Hit well and deep to right. Rudick ranges back. He's got room, makes the catch above his right shoulder. 1 away. That ball was well hit, but came up about 8 to 10 feet short. Allowed out, but 1 down here in the first.
Some of the numbers this season on Michael Webb. This is his 3rd appearance, but the first time he's starting. He's pitched in 3 innings, given up 3 hits, allowed 1 earned run. He's walked 1, struck out 5.
First pitch to Joey Weimer. Off speed. A strike right over the heart of the plate, 0-1. That ball was low. That was way below the knees. Both umpires today, low strike zones. The 0-1 misses in the dirt, 1-1. Bob Del Ponte, the home plate umpire here in game 2. Vicente Medina moves over to third base. Rick Emerson, the man in blue, at first base. 1-1 fastball at the chest for a strike, 1-2. Just to round out the Harwich lineup, Tyler Keenan, Hal Hughes, the 8-9 hitters for Harwich today. Around the diamond for Wareham here in the first. Matt McLean at third base, Benjamin Semmes at shortstop on the left side of the infield. The 1-2 from Webb. Blooped out into left and through for a base hit. It took a hop on the infield. Semmes had a chance, but just couldn't get there. And it's a broken bat, I believe, single for Joey Weimer, who stays hot. Weimer was 2 for 2 with an intentional walk in game 1. He's now 3 for 3 on the day with a 1-out single here in the first.
And the bat, for the most part, stayed intact, but it splintered right down the middle. Not enough to break the bat entirely, but enough to make it unusable.
Darren Baker at second base, Jacob Teeter at first base on the right side of the infield for Wareham. Adrian Del Castillo, the battery mate of Michael Webb. First pitch way high, 1-0 to Cabrera. In the outfield, Braden Ward in center, sandwiched between Mike Antico in left and Matthew Rudick out in right. Cabrera in right field here in game 2 for Harwich as he lines a ball to right, and that ball one hops to Rudick. It's a single for Daniel Cabrera, who didn't play in game 1. He came in a pinch run but didn't get an at-bat. And it's first and second with 1 out for Christian Fedko for Harwich. No score between the Gatemen and the Mariners. Game 2 of a doubleheader will play 7 innings. Man, it sure feels like a storm is brewing. Not supposed to come till 8 tonight. Supposed to get a lot of rain, but not until, hopefully, after the conclusion of this game. Rain's supposed to come between 8 and 9. Webb sets. First pitch to the righty, Christian Fedko. Fastball right down Main Street for strike 1. Fedko at second base here in game 2. Was the DH in game 1, went 1 for 3 with a double, his 5th double of the year. The 0-1. Down low in the dirt. Good block from Del Castillo. Now it trickles along the third base line, but Del Castillo finds it. Count evens up, a ball and a strike. If we do go off the air for a little bit, we apologize. We'll have to move our stuff if this rain comes in. The 1-1 from Webb, low and away. 2 balls and a strike.
It's getting windy. Our photographer, Kristen, has an eye for storms, or a feeling for storms. She says the storms are brewing. She was wrong last time.
The 2-1. Fastball hit well into left center. Ward ranges back to his right, makes the catch. Weimer's going to tag. Semmes cuts off the throw. Weimer dives in safely. So Weimer goes from second to third. Cabrera stays put at first. 2 down here in the first inning, and Michael Webb has to retire Nico Cavadas to get out of it scoreless. Cavadas playing first base once again here in Game 2 for Harwich. Singled in the second inning of Game 1, but then 2 strikeouts in the 4th and the 6th. 1 for 3. He's now 16 for 62. Hitting just above 250. First pitch to him, high and outside, 1-0. Weimer singled, he's on third. Cabrera singled, he's on first. 2 down, bottom of the first inning, no score, the 1-0. Fouled off into the caging behind home plate, 1-1. Wind is blowing out towards center. American flag on top of the scoreboard in right center. Lights turned on here at Whitehouse Field. The 1-1. Runner going, pitch skied into deep right. Antico goes back, and that ball is history. Nico Cavadas, a 3-run bomb here in the first. And the Mariners jump out to an early 3-0 lead. Cavadas' second home run of the summer.
Well, we were talking about how windy it's getting, and wind may have helped with that one. Honestly, off the bat, I didn't think that was heading out of here, but that just kept carrying and carrying. It's not very deep. It's about 380 to left center field.
That ball just carried out of here for an early lead for Harwich. First pitch to Michael Ludwig, chopped down the first base line and trickles foul. Webb will pick it up in foul territory. Antico ranged back, and then once he took about 10 steps, he realized that ball was going to be gone. Not the start Wareham was looking for. Webb a deep breath, now the 0-1. Off speed, high and away, 1-1. Ludwig, the DH, grounds one toward Baker. Baker scoops, throws to first in time. That's the third out of the inning, but it's 3 runs on 3 hits. And the big one, a 3-run bomb from Nico Cavadas to make it 3-0 Mariners as we head to the second. We'll be right back on GBN.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners.
An early 3-0 lead for the Harwich Mariners over the Wareham Gatemen. Top of the second here at Whitehouse Field. Let's send it down to Javik Blake near the dugout.
Thanks, guys, and we'll have a little bit of a history lesson for you. On this day in 1933, the first ever MLB All-Star Game was held at Comiskey Park in Chicago. The AL took the game 4-2, thanks in part to a Babe Ruth 2-run home run in the 4th. And you know what? Maybe we'll see someone in this very field play in the All-Star Game one day for Major League Baseball. Dallas Keuchel, Kyle Schwarber, and Barry Zito are just some of the many Gatemen alumni who appeared in the All-Star Game. Back to you.
Thanks, Javik. 3-0 the Mariner lead over the Gatemen as we head to the top of the second. And George Springer.
George Springer.
Gatemen playing in the All-Star game this season.
That's right. Go back even further. Go back to the 90s. Got Lance Berkman, got Mo Vaughn, won the MVP.
A lot of Gatemen have had fantastic MLB careers. In steps Adrian Del Castillo. First pitch to the lefty. A fastball paints the outside corner, 0-1. Del Castillo, Matt McLean, Dallas Beaver, 4, 5, 6 hitters due up for the Gatemen here in the second. Trailing 3-0 after the 3-run home run from Nico Cavadas in the first for the Mariners. 0-1 slider in there at the knees. 0-2 to Del Castillo. Harwich took the first game of this doubleheader, 2-0. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball low and away, 1-2. Harwich improved to 9-12 in the season. They're still in last place in the East. The Gatemen fell to 11-9-1. And coming into today, they were first in the West. 1-2 fastball flared foul out of play on the left field line. We'll do it all over again. Some scoreboard updates from around the league. As Boyle sets on the first base side of the rubber, the 1-2. Curveball high, 2-2. Hyannis and Bourne also a doubleheader today. Hyannis won 6-4 in game 1. That's just their 4th victory of the season. The 2-2. Curveball popped him up shallow right. Cabrera ranges over. So does the center fielder Noisy, who makes the catch. 1 away. And that'll bring up Matt McLean. Brewster and Falmouth, bottom of the second. No score there. Chatham and Katuitt we're supposed to start at 5. That says that game has not started yet. Bourne is up 1-0 on Hyannis in the bottom of the first of their second game, and Whitey and Orleans set to start at 7 tonight. First pitch, fastball right down Main Street, 0-1 to Matt McLean. The big one to keep an eye on for the Gatemen is the Chatham-Katuitt game. Katuitt 1 point behind Wareham. Now the 0-1. McLean foul tips it right back into the home plate umpire, Bob Del Ponte. And he's going to need a minute. McLean got a piece of it. And that ball, he's going to show his left wrist, left hand / wrist to the trainer, to the athletic trainer for Harwich. I mean, that's a 97 to 100 mile an hour fastball that just got the bat of McLean. And as the athletic trainer just kind of feels the wrist, Bob Del Ponte definitely in pain. We're going to take a break. We're going to take a short break as hopefully Del Ponte is okay. We'll take a short break, just one commercial. We'll be right back on GBN.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil. Another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen.
Top of the second here in Harwich, excuse me. I'm about to say Wareham. We're not in Wareham. We're not at Spillane Field.
We're not at Kansas anymore.
No. We're in Harwich at Whitehouse Field. 3-0, the Mariner lead over the Gatemen. 1 out, top of the second. Del Castillo flew out to Noisy in center field. Matt McLean has an 0-2 count. He foul-tipped the ball off of the wrist of the home plate umpire, Bob Del Ponte, and that's a 97 to 100 mile an hour fastball that went to his wrist. So they're going to switch. Del Ponte is no longer going to be the home plate umpire. I think Javik Blake has more for us.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, so what's happening here is the home plate umpire is going to switch with the third base umpire. They're going to take a few minutes to change their gear. They obviously got to change all the shin pads, the leg guards, the chest protector, get everything all set, and then we'll come back and restart play. It'll still be an 0-2 count to Matt McLean, but we will be restarting at about 6:15. It's going to take a little bit for them to get changed and ready, but after that, we should have some more baseball for you, and hopefully, the Gatemen fans, the Gatemen come back from a 3-0 deficit. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Javik. So, well, we thought we're going to get a switch and resume this game with, well, we don't know. The one thing I'm assuming by switch that they mean Del Ponte will stay, but just go to third base. Or are we going to work with a 2-man umpiring crew?
I mean, they've done it before where you just have one cover the 3 bases and then one behind the plate. And if it's a broken wrist, then I don't know if they could determine that without an X-ray. But I'd be hard-pressed to assume that Del Ponte is going to come back. But you also have to factor in the pitchers as well, who can't warm up at the moment. I mean, they can go back to their bullpens, but the stall in the action stalls any sort of momentum that they have.
Well, and that might work in favor of the Gatemen right now with the way Boyle's pitching.
Potentially, yeah.
He walked the first guy, but Ward got caught stealing a base, and then strikeout, fly out. Boyle a guy with a nasty slider. Fastball up near 100, and Wareham's barely been able to touch him thus far. We just got announced that it's going to be about a 10 to 15 minute delay. So we'll go ahead and take another break. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and hopefully we have some baseball for you when we come back again. 3-0 Mariners, top of the second, 1 out. We'll be right back on GBN.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil, another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
One of the Gatemen's favorite places for their post-game meals is Cool Cone, where you can get anything from fried clams and fried chicken to an ice cream sundae, and then top it all off with a round of mini golf. Cool Cone, located on Route 6 on the Wareham-Marion line.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
Got legal trouble? Attorney Mark Deshays is here to help the greater New Bedford area with real estate and business law, estate planning, and probate. Visit him today.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
The Mezzaluna restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezzaluna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezzaluna, the Italian family restaurant.
Does your insurance agent know you by name, analyze your stats, and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance. Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com, #Morse of course.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier two-year maritime
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care. Shop from home year-round on gatemen.org. You can customize your Gatemen gear from any device, anywhere. We offer a large selection of apparel and unique gifts 24/7, 365 days a year. Hard to find sizes, colors, and styles. Youth clinic registration also available. Visit us today and remember us for holiday gifts at gatemen.org.
Gatemen Baseball is officially sponsored by Robertson's GMC, the truck professionals. Located just 2 miles away on Cranberry Highway, Robertson's GMC, we are professional grade. Power like a pro.
Need physical therapy? Select Physical Therapy works directly with you and your physician to create a plan of care that meets your goals and needs, with 6 locations on Cape Cod and more across the country. Select Physical Therapy is the official provider of athletic training for the Wareham Gatemen.
Soft as a Grape has 10 retail locations on Cape Cod. So even when you're cheering on your Gatemen at any away games, stop into a Soft as a Grape store for the best Cape Cod products. No trip to the Cape is complete without a trip to Soft as a Grape.
Welcome back to Whitehouse Field in Harwich. Javik Blake here for GBN. An interesting story from earlier today. Manager for the Harwich Mariners, Steve Engort, a doubleheader today. He told his players before the game at about 11 a.m. this morning, gave them a little bit of a history lesson. Cubs legend Ernie Banks had a famous phrase for saying, "Let's play two," and that's exactly what we're doing today. He handed out a Cubs jersey to one of the Harwich players, and, well, we're playing two, but hopefully we can play the last 6 innings of this one in just a few moments.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Soft as a Grape has 10 retail locations on Cape Cod. So even when you're cheering on your Gatemen at any away games, stop into a Soft as a Grape store for the best Cape Cod products. No trip to the Cape is complete without a trip to Soft as a Grape. South Coast Health Operators of Charlton Memorial, St. Luke's, and Toby Hospitals delivers an unmatched combination of clinical excellence with a personal touch. They are proud to serve as Southeastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island's only not-for-profit health system, as well as the region's largest employer. South Coast Healthcare, plus something more.
Whether you're brewing a lager or an ale, Stone Path Malt has got you covered. Stone Path Malt, the local provider of quality malt for all your favorite New England craft breweries, is right here in Wareham. For your next night out, stop by their new tap room.
Village Signs of Mattapoisett. They do it all, from logo design, trucks and buildings, to boats. Village Signs has proudly served Southern New England for over 35 years. Visit them at villagesigns.inc.com for all your signage needs.
The Gatemen would like to thank Wareham Country Market for helping to feed the Gatemen players and staff after games. They are located about a quarter of a mile from the field on Route 6, offering a convenience store, a Dunkin' Donuts, and a deli.
Wareham House of Pizza has been serving Wareham and Marion for over 40 years with steak and cheese, pizza, and subs. Located in Shaw's Plaza, head on over for pickup or let them deliver to you.
Beat the heat and join us at Waterways, a water experience unlike any other this side of the bridge. Open daily, head over to the water park on Route 28, the Cranberry Highway.
The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more. The 2019 Cape League All-Star Game will be played at Eldridge Park, home of the Orleans Firebirds. Mark the date on your calendar, Sunday, July 21st. Game time is 6 p.m., but the gates open at 2. One highlight will be the home run hitting contest. There will also be an autograph session and a large merchandise village with items from many of the teams. Be sure to buy your tickets now right here at the merchandise stand. Tickets are just $5, and part of the proceeds will support our Wareham Gatemen.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a clubhouse that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil, another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
One of the Gatemen's favorite places for their post-game meals is Cool Cone, where you can get anything from fried clams and fried chicken to an ice cream sundae, and then top it all off with a round of mini golf. Cool Cone, located on Route 6 on the Wareham-Marion line.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
Got legal trouble? Attorney Mark Deshays is here to help the greater New Bedford area with real estate and business law, estate planning, and probate. Visit him today.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
The Mezzaluna Restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezzaluna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezzaluna, the Italian family restaurant.
Does your insurance agent know you by name, analyze your stats, and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance. Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier 2-year maritime college.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care.
The 99 restaurant
Here in Harwich, 3-0, the Harwich Mariners lead over the Wareham Gatemen. Again, 1 down, an 0-2 count on Matt McLean. The umpires have switched. Bob Del Ponte is going to head over to third base. So he gets hit on the wrist by that pitch. 0-2 curveball low and away, 1-2. Del Ponte goes to third. Medina is going to slide over and be the first base umpire. Rick Emerson will be the home plate umpire now for game 2. 1-2, chopped foul, and the third base line will stay at 1-2. Joe Boyle still pitching for Harwich. He's faced the minimum thus far as Ward walked to lead off the game but then got caught stealing. Then strikeout to end the first inning. Del Castillo popped out to center field to begin the second. 0-1 curveball at the knees for strike 3. Matt McLean goes down looking. That's now 3 strikeouts and 5 batters for Boyle. And that'll bring up Dallas Beaver with 2 down here in the second, and Wareham trailing 3-0. Beaver DHing here in game 2 after catching in game 1. First pitch to him. Fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. Beaver 1 for 3 in game 1. Lined out to center, lined out to left. 2 very hard hit balls. Just straight to the gloves of outfielders as the 0-1 slider in there for a strike at the knees, 0-2. And then he singled in the 7th. Again, Wareham was down 2-0. They got 2 on in the 9th. Toru Tsuka at the plate, who struck out to end the game. 0-2 off speed, misses high and away, 1-2. And now we get time as the ball must have trickled away and the Wareham bullpen down the right field line. Now the 6'7" Boyle stands tall, fires the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 and a fastball down low. 4 Ks, 6 up, 6 down for Boyle through 2. We head to the bottom of the second. Mariners lead 3-0. We'll be right back on GBN.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more. The 2019 Cape League All-Star Game will be played at Eldridge Park, home of the Orleans Firebirds. Mark the date on your calendar, Sunday, July 21st. Game time is 6 p.m., but the gates open at 2. One highlight will be the home run hitting contest. There will also be an autograph session and a large merchandise village with items from many of the teams. Be sure to buy your tickets now right here at the merchandise stand. Tickets are just $5, and part of the proceeds will support our Wareham Gatemen.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a clubhouse that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzard. To the bottom of the second, we go here at Whitehouse Field, 3-0. The Harwich Mariner lead over the Wareham Gatemen. 7-8-9 due up here in the second for Harwich. Michael Rothenberg, Tyler Keenan, Hal Hughes. First pitch to the lefty Rothenberg. Low and away, 1-0. Michael Webb back out for a second inning of work. Gave up the 3-run home run to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish Nico Cavadas. 1-0. Hard line drive, base hit, right field. Oh, that ball was smoked. Rudick gets down on a knee, lobs it back in. It's a leadoff single for Rothenberg. And in steps Tyler Keenan.
That break in the action doing Michael Webb no immediate favors.
Webb during the about a half-hour delay that we had after The home plate umpire, Bob Del Ponte, got hit on the wrist with, well, a 97 to 100 mile an hour fastball. They switched. Del Ponte, now the third base umpire. Rick Emerson, the home plate umpire. First pitch off speed in there on the outside corner. 0-1 to the lefty Tyler Keenan. So 3-0 the score. Rothenberg on first. The 0-1 to the lefty Keenan. Off speed, slashed foul out of play on the third base line. 0-2. Keenan at third base here in Game 2 for Harwich. Did not play in Game 1. And the Ole Miss Rebel had a heck of a season. 0-2, fouled off. Behind home plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Keenan hit .285 for Ole Miss, but 66 RBIs, 15 home runs. He also walked 48 times, an on-base percentage of .420 in the SEC. The 0-2 misses just outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Webb, the righty from Rhode Island College. The 1-2 delivery. Hard line drive, diving and past the glove of Darren Baker into right field for a base hit. Rothenberg moves to second, Keenan to first, and man, Harwich just keeps hitting Michael Webb hard.
They just keep pulling it also. That's 2 straight rockets into right field. Just hit on the screws.
Howe Hughes steps into center stage. First and second, nobody out. Wouldn't be surprised if the speedy Hughes laid down a bunt here. 9-hole hitter. First pitch from Webb. Low in the dirt, good block from Del Castillo. 1-0. Hughes did not play for the majority of Game 1. He came in to play shortstop third base in the final inning, the bottom of the 6th. 1-0, swing and a miss through a fastball, 1-1. Hughes very much a defensive shortstop, one of the best defensive shortstops in the league. LSU, and the numbers at LSU say so too, just a 174 hitter, and still started 42 games for the Tigers as he swings through an off-speed pitch there, 1-2. Committed just 6 errors at shortstop for LSU and .961 fielding percentage all year. First and second, nobody down. Bottom of the second inning, 3-0 Harwich. The 1-2 pitch flared out into right. Rudick barely has to move. 2 steps back, makes the catch. Runners will tag. Runner will tag. It's Rothenberger who tags from second to third. Keenan stays put. 1 down here in the second, and now, boy, could Michael Webb use a double play ball here to get out of this inning.
Number 10, the center fielder.
His problem is that he's keeping his pitches up. So it's just been fly ball after line drive after fly ball after line drive. Just 1 ground out today.
Dylan Noisy steps in, leadoff hitter. First pitch. Fastball misses just low, 1-0. Noisy popped out to Matthew Rudick in right field, his first time up. In center field here in Game 2 for Harwich. The 1-0. Ground ball left side, past Sems into left field for a base hit. RBI single for Dylan Noisy. It's 4-0 Harwich. And Noisy has his first RBI of the season, just his 2nd hit of the year.
Well, Michael Webb got his ground ball. Just found the hole.
Noisy, new to this Mariners team, came into today 1 for 10. He was 0 for 3 with a walk in his first 4 at-bats today, so he's 1 for 13 before that single. First pitch to Weimer. Misses outside, 1-0. Joey Weimer's been the best hitter in this Harwich lineup today. 3 for 3 with an intentional walk. He singled in the first inning. The 1-0. Misses in the dirt, 2-0. He went 2 for 2 with the walk in game 1, single in the first. Playing left field here in game 2 for Harwich. Webb, a deep breath, now the 2-0. Fastball ranked down Main Street at the knees, 2-1. It's gotten dark and windy here at Whitehouse Field. Rain's not supposed to come till now 9 or 10. It actually says it got pushed back, but it doesn't feel like it. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Weimer swung out of his shoes on an off-speed pitch, 2-2. One down, bottom of the second inning, already 4-0 Harwich here in game 2 of the doubleheader. Webb desperately needs an out. Sets and deals the 2-2 pitch. Lofted into right center, a base hit, and that ball's gonna roll all the way near the warning track. 1 run scores. Coming around from first is Noisy. He scores standing up. It's a 2 RBI double for Joey Weimer, who stays hot. 6-0 Harwich here in the second.
And that time the ball was poked the other way. One of the first hits we've seen that wasn't a pull. And one of the first hits we've seen that wasn't hit hard. But when you're hot, you're hot. And Weimer's hot.
Austin Wiremiller warming up in the Wareham bullpen. First pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball high, 0-1 to Daniel Cabrera. Cabrera did not play in game 1, singled his first time up today in the first. Webb, the righty from Rhode Island, sets and deals the 0-1. Low. 1 ball and 1 strike. It was an off-speed pitch. Wareham just cannot get anything going in doubleheaders. After they swept Chatham in their first doubleheader of the season at Spillane Field all the way back second week of June. The 1-1, flared foul out of play to the left field line, 1-2. They get swept at Orleans, 1-0, 1-0, June 23rd. And now beat here in game 1, 2-0, and now already down 6-0 here in game 2. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up, foul territory, out of play. Count will stay 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cabrera from LSU as well hit .284 for the Tigers this past season. He had 64 hits, 12 doubles, 12 homers with LSU. 1-2, swing and a miss on a pitch upstairs at the chin. Michael Webb's first strikeout today. Strikeout brought to you by Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard. Head to alexblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area.
Number 21, the second baseman
2 away.
from the University of
Weimer on second.
Christian.
And in steps Christian Fedko.
Well, if you have trouble going low, which Michael Webb has had so far today, leaving a lot of pitches up, you might as well use it to your advantage and climb the ladder and hope that they bite.
First pitch to the cleanup hitter, Christian Fedko. Fastball high at the nose. 1-0. Fedco 0 for 1 here in game 2. Popped out to Braden Ward in center. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. At a good breaking ball down low. 1-1. Fedco DH'd in game 1. Playing second base here in game 2. Went 1 for 3 in game 1 with a double. Came in a .390 hitter. One of the best hitters in the Cape. The 1-1. Fastball right down Main Street. 1-2. Weimer with the 2 RBI double. He's on second. The 1-2 from Webb. Popped him up. Foul territory. Slicing. Will it stay in play? No, it will not. On the hill, out and right. We'll do 1-2 all over again. Webb already has given up 6 runs on 7 hits. Trying to get out of the second. 6-0 the Harwich lead. The 1-2. Popped him up, and that'll get out of play near us. Right behind us and onto the grass. About 8-10 feet away from us.
That was terrifying.
I expected more hustle out of you.
I haven't run in years.
Haven't gone on a run or literally haven't ran, period?
I forgot how to run.
The 1-2 offering. Flared out into center. Ward a couple steps back. Makes the catch right above the bill of his cap. And that'll do it. Another 3 runs on 4 hits for Harwich, and it's 6-0 as we head to the third. Jonah Karp will have your play-by-play when we come back on GBN.
The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more. The 2019 Cape League All-Star Game will be played at Eldridge Park, home of the Orleans Firebirds. Mark the date on your calendar, Sunday, July 21st. Game time is 6 p.m., but the gates open at 2. One highlight will be the home run hitting contest. There will also be an autograph session and a large merchandise village with items from many of the teams. Be sure to buy your tickets now right here at the merchandise stand. Tickets are just $5, and part of the proceeds will support our Wareham Gatemen.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
Wareham Gatemen in the top of the third inning. Gatemen trailing 6-0. And the 1-0 is fouled off, 1-1. Benjamin Sims, Mike Antico, Matt Rudick, the 3 due up. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi with you. Game 2 of a doubleheader. The Mariners have outscored the Gatemen 8-0 in the 2 combined games. Joe Boyle back on the bump, working his 3rd straight inning. The pitch to Sims, up and away. 2 balls and 1 strike to the shortstop. No hits so far for Wareham. A 3 spot in each of the first 2 innings for Harwich. The pitch, up and away, ball 3. 3-1 the count to the number 7 batter, Sems. 4 strikeouts for Boyle. 2 of them looking, 2 of them swinging. Sems went 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts in the first game. The pitch. Misses away, ball 4. Second base runner for the Wareham Gatemen. Second walk issued from Joe Boyle. And the second time in 3 innings that the Wareham Gatemen have the leadoff man on. Benjamin Sems stands at first, nobody out. Top of the third, Mike Antico, the new batter. Antico batting 8th, playing left field for the second straight game. Reached all 3 times he walked up to the dish in game 1. 2 singles, reached on an error. First pitch taken at the knee, strike 1. You have to go back to week 1. That was a scheduled doubleheader, Wareham and Chatham, to find the last time Wareham not only won a game in a doubleheader. This one's lifted in the air out to left center field, fairly deep. Noisy going back. He looks up and makes the catch on the warning track. Mike Antico retired. Benjamin Sems goes back to first, 1 away in the top of the third. You have to go back to that Chatham series, not only to find the last time the Gatemen tallied a victory in a doubleheader, but to find the last time the Gatemen scored a run in a doubleheader. Now 1 away, top of the third inning. Sems on first, and we're up to the number 9 man, Matt Rudick. Boyle comes set at the letters. Rudick digs in. First pitch, up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Rudick didn't play in the first game. Coming in for Tora Otsuko, went 0 for 3 in game 1. Played right field, batted 9th. Pitch upstairs. Rothenberg pops up. Benjamin Sems thought about running, took about 6 or 7 steps off the bag, and then decided to retreat back to first. Count 2 balls, no strikes to Matt Rudick. Braden Ward in the on-deck circle. Joe Boyle from Kentucky, a rising junior at Notre Dame. The pitch. Laced foul behind home plate, 2-1. He's a tall glass of iced tea. 6'7", 225 pounds. Right-handed pitcher. The number 1 right-handed pitching prospect out of the state of Kentucky, his senior year of high school. The pitch. Cut on and missed. Strike 2. Count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He was also the top prospect in the Northwoods League last summer, played for Kalamazoo. Runner on first, 1 away. Top of the third inning. Pitch over the outside corner, strike 3 called. Boyle paints the outer black, and now there's 2 away in the top of the third.
5 Ks for Boyle, first time through the lineup. Only 2 base runners for the Gatemen, walks.
Back to the top of the order with Braden Ward. He reached on a walk in the first inning. One of the 2 walks that Boyle has issued. Ward stole a base, got to second, and then was picked off trying to advance to third. He digs in with 2 away, runner on first, top of the third. First pitch from Boyle, taken at the knee, strike 1. Boyle is locked in. 40 pitches deep, 25 strikes, 15 balls. Boyle had a tough act to follow after Jacob Polish pitched a scoreless 7 innings. Benjamin Sems takes off for second base, pitch up and away. No throw from Rothenberg, and it's a 1 ball, 1 strike count to Braden Ward with now a man in scoring position.
Wow, Sems took off before Boyle even threw that ball.
The 1-1. Laced foul down the third base line, and that'll twist foul out of play. 1-2.
They were, a couple of the middle infielders, Fedko, Hughes at second and short, were telling him step off, and he had just already made his mind up to start his windup. He would have had Sems.
Sems with about 4 steps off the second base bag. Hughes, the shortstop, playing behind him. Boyle takes a look at second base, kicks, delivers. The pitch to Ward is fouled off over the dugout of the Harwich Mariners. Count holds at 1-2. Darren Baker would be next. Harwich 9-12 after their victory in Game 1. Wareham 11-9-1. The pitch from Boyle. Sits high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Take you around the league. Brewster over Falmouth, 1-0. Hyannis over Bourne, 3-1. That was after Hyannis defeated Bourne earlier today. Game 1 of their doubleheader, 6-4. Pitch tapped down the first base line. It dies, picked up by Rothenberg. The catcher goes to first. In time, a strong throw from Rothenberg to nab the speedy Braden Ward. And that'll end the top of the third. Just a little check swing that turned into a bunt roller down the first base line. Braden Ward hustled down that first base line, but not fast enough for Rothenberg. No runs, no hits, 1 man left. Gatemen still trailing 6-0. Harwich comes to bat when we return. Stick around.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a clubhouse that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment.
Bottom of the third inning, Harwich over Wareham, 6-0. Nico Cavadas will lead things off. He has 3 of the 6 RBIs in this game. Hit a 3-run homer in the first inning. It's Cavadas and then the back-to-back Michaels, Ludwig and Rothenberg. 5, 6, and 7 in the Mariners order. Up by 6. New pitcher in for Wareham. Another Michael is out. Michael Webb. Austin Weiermiller in. First pitch sits upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes to Cavadas. Weiermiller making his 4th appearance with the team. 4 innings pitched so far. He hasn't started a game. Misses low and away. 2 balls, no strikes to Cavadas. 2 hits allowed, 3 earned runs allowed. He's walked 5 and struck out 4. An earned run average so far of 6.75. The pitch. Taken low. 3 balls, no strikes to Cavadas. The skies are gray. Rain in the forecast. Wind picking up. Ball 4. Misses up and in. 4 pitches so far for Weiermiller. All 4 out of the strike zone. Leadoff man on in the bottom of the third for Harwich. The rain is supposed to hold off until around 8, 9 o'clock. But we'll see. So far it has. It's become rather chilly here in Harwich, Massachusetts. The first time the Gatemen this season are playing in Harwich. An interdivisional battle. Looking for their first victory against the Mariners. First pitch catches the bottom of the strike zone to Michael Ludwig, 0-1. Cavadas off of first base, bottom of the third. Nobody out. Ludwig ended the first inning with a ground out. He's 0 for 1. Popped up bunt and caught by Del Castillo. Throw down to second is in time to double up Cavadas. Holy moly, what a play. Adrian Del Castillo showing off the defensive skills. Now nobody on base and 2 away. Wow.
Number 1, the catcher from Duke.
Michael Rothenberg, the new batter. Well, that was exciting. Rothenberg led off the bottom of the 2nd inning with a single. Came around to score. First pitch. Misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. "6-0 Harwich. The pitch from Weiermiller. Sits upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Weiermiller goes to Stanford. Rising junior. Misses downstairs. Del Castillo makes the block. Well, actually, I caught the bottom of the strike zone. Count 2 balls and 1 strike. Nobody on, 2 away. The pitch. That one misses upstairs, so the count runs to 3-1. All 4 infielders playing back. Light shining here at Whitehouse Field. Pitch swung on and missed, 3-2. Tyler Keenan would be next. "6-0 Mariners over the Gatemen. The pitch from Weiermiller. Cut on and missed, strike 3. Well, that was an inning that started with a bit of a predicament. 4 pitches led to a leadoff walk, but it turned into a 1-2-3 inning for Austin Weiermiller. And we're through 3. Harwich still leading the Gatemen 6-0. That strikeout brought to you by Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. We head to the top of the 4th. Gatemen looking for not only their first run, but their first hit. Stick around on Gatemen Baseball Network.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier 2-year maritime college.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care.
6-0 Harwich. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Wareham coming to bat, and, well, let's send it over to Javik Blake, who's standing by with somebody special. Javik?
Guys, we have Gatemen superfan Paige Anderson with us, but more than anything else, we have the famous root beer float here at Whitehouse Field. Paige, thanks for joining us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
So we have the special root beer float right at their snack shack. We're going to take a bite of this. We're going to show this towards the camera. We're doing this on radio. It's also going on. We're going to show us towards the camera. It looks delicious, Paige. Take a spoon, and we'll see what this is like. So 1 to 10, what's your review?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I'm going to go, I'd say it's an 8 out of 10. But back to you guys. What a review. We got a nice little souvenir cup as well with the Harwich Mariners logo. It's a great time here at Harwich. Back to you guys in the booth. That was awesome.
Was that a root beer float? That's what that was, a root beer float?
A root beer float.
You ate it with a spoon? Aren't you supposed to drink root beer floats? Isn't that a drink?
I think it's a drink.
Oh, yeah, there's a straw in the cup. That was weird looking. Darren Baker, Jacob Teeter, Adrian Del Castillo, the 3 due up. 2, 3, and 4 in the Gatemen order. Thanks to Paige Anderson. Avid super fan of the Wareham Gatemen. First pitch from Boyle. Sits downstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. Jacob Teeter in the on-deck circle. The pitch. Fastball over the outer half, 1-1. Baker 0 for 1. He struck out looking in the 1st inning. Jonah, Karp, Gabe, Genovesi with you. The pitch. Up and away, ball 2. After game 1, Darren Baker, now .338 on the season. went 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Swung on and missed 2-2. Baker bit on the high fastball. Boyle has a good one. He can touch 102 with the fastball. Usually sits around 97 to 99. He's touched triple digits today. Also works in a changeup. The pitch. Laced foul down the third base line. Count holds it 2-2. Boyle now 50 pitches deep through 3 innings. The pitch to Baker. Breaking ball misses outside, 3-2. 5 strikeouts today for Joe Boyle. 2 walks. No hits, no runs. The 3-2. Skips in the dirt, ball 4. Baker waits and trots down the first base line with a leadoff walk. Third time in 4 innings, the Gatemen have drawn a leadoff walk. Haven't been able to capitalize just yet. Let's see if they can do something different here in the 4th inning. Jacob Teeter, the new batter.
And all 3, along with those 3 walks, it's been nothing for Wareham. No hits thus far off of Boyle.
Teeter steps in. 24 for his first 73. 0 for 1 in the second game of this doubleheader. Breaking ball skips in the dirt, rolls in front of Rothenberg, but he stays with it. Baker holds at first. 1 ball, no strikes. Teeter 0 for 1. He struck out in the first inning. Went 1 for 3 in game 1. Had a single in the 6th, popped out, and grounded out. The pitch from Boyle. Fastball downstairs, 2 balls, no strikes. The Gatemen haven't played a 9-inning game against these Harwich Mariners, but they're 0 for 2. Got a meeting on the mound. Steve Englert, the manager, longtime manager from Harwich, been with the team since 1998. Won Manager of the Year 2 times, back in 2012 and in 2014. Mariners not having the best of season, but the Eastern Division a lot tougher than the Western Division this year.
A whole lot tougher. I mean, Harwich is in last in the East. They'd be in 4th in the West, and before you say, well, Gabe, that's not that big of a difference. Harwich is 8-12 coming into today, now 9-12 with the win in game 1. 5th in the East, 2.5 games back of 4th. In the West, Hyannis has 3 wins. So despite Bourne just being 7-11, they're on their way to pretty much being guaranteed a playoff spot. So if Harwich was in the West with now 9 wins, they'd be tied with Falmouth for 3rd in the West.
The 2-0 to Jacob Teeter, bottom of the strike zone, 3 balls, no strikes. Hyannis just picked up their 4th win today. They took down Bourne in the first game of their doubleheader. They're up 4-3 in game 2. Pitch on the inner half, 3-1. Right now, the Harbor Hawks and the Braves battling for the basement of the Western Division. The Braves took down the Mariners yesterday. Pitch on the inside corner, 3-2. That was a 3-2 final. Braves over Mariners. That was at Bourne. That was a game where Harwich was trailing 3-0 and made a comeback late in the game. Rolled on the ground, right side, and threw for a base hit into right field. Cabrera picks it up, fires it back into second. Baker pulls in at second. Jacob Teeter stops at first. That's the first hit of the ball game for the Wareham Gatemen. And they have table set with nobody out in the top of the 4th. We'll come back with the new information when we return. Stick around on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more. The 2019 Cape League All-Star Game will be played at Eldridge Park, home of the Orleans Firebirds. Mark the date on your calendar, Sunday, July 21st. Game time is 6 p.m., but the gates open at 2. One highlight will be the home run hitting contest. There will also be an autograph session and a large merchandise village with items from many of the teams. Be sure to buy your tickets now right here at the merchandise stand. Tickets are just $5, and part of the proceeds will support our Wareham Gatemen.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
6-0 Harwich in the top of the fourth inning. Adrian Del Castillo will come to bat against a brand new pitcher, Blake Espinal, who inherits 2 base runners. Nobody out. Comes set at the letters. First pitch to Del Castillo, taken at the knees but inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Del Castillo 0 for 1. He flew out in the second inning. It's a left-on-left matchup. Espinal, southpaw out of the Bronx. Rising junior at Seton Hall. The pitch. Taken low and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Spent last summer with the Amsterdam Mohawks in the Perfect Game League.
Well, that's a name. What a name. The Amsterdam Mohawks?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Blake Espinal. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. Taken inside, 3 balls and no strikes. He doesn't come over the top. It's not quite a submarine style, but it's
Sidearm.
halfway. Sidearm, yeah. Sidearm. Matt McLean on deck. Darren Baker off of second. Pitch over the inside corner, 3-1. Baker off of second, Teeter off of first.
Espinal this season, 2 appearances, both have not gone the way he wanted.
The pitch rocketed back toward the center of the diamond, but played on a hop by Fedko, the second baseman. Tosses over to Hughes, covering at second to get Jacob Teeter going first to second, but that'll be it. Adrian Del Castillo pulls in safely at first base without a throw, and Darren Baker goes to third. Runners at the corners now, 1 away in the top of the fourth.
That pitch just jammed Del Castillo. Hit hard off the bat, but a couple of hops on the dirt and a good play by the second baseman, Fedko. If he gets that one on the barrel, that's up the middle for a base hit. This inning could be a lot different. Instead, 1 away.
First pitch on the way to Matt McLean. Sits inside, 1 ball, no strikes.
But Espinal's first 2 appearances, both 2 1/3 innings pitched. He gave up 2 runs, both earned in, again, each of his first 2 appearances. 1 walk, 6 strikeouts in his first 2 appearances combined. 7.71 ERA.
The 1-0. Misses outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Matt McLean 0 for 1. He struck out looking in the second inning. Baker off of third. Del Castillo at first. 1 away, top of the fourth. 6-0 Harwich. The pitch from Espinal. Catches the inside corner, 2-1. 2 summers ago, Espinal was with the New Jersey Eagles in the Atlantic Collegiate League. Popped up. Foul ground, out of play behind home plate. Count evens up 2-2. This season with Seton Hall, he made 22 appearances in 35 2/3 innings. A 4.54 ERA. 32 strikeouts, 13 walks. Trying to keep the Gatemen off the scoreboard, the 2-2. Upstairs, ball 3. Espinal has a good fastball. It typically sits around 95 miles per hour. And his fastball velocity increases if he eats Skittles before the game. The pitch, lifted in the air, out to left field. Weimer going back. He looks up. That ball is gone. Matt McLean goes yard. A 3-run shot. And the Gatemen cut the lead in half. It's 6-3.
One swing of the bat, and this goes from 6-0 to 6-3. What a job by McLean. Gets a pitch over the heart of the plate and drills it high and deep over the left field wall. Baseball can be a game of momentum sometimes, and when nothing's going right for you, and you just get one hit, it can change the whole game.
First pitch to Dallas Beaver. Right down Broadway, 0-1.
You go from being no hit through 3 innings. Finally, you get a single off of Boyle. They decide to pull him. And now Espinal struggling to find the strike zone.
Beaver swings through a breaking ball. 0-2.
At least he was, and then he puts one over the plate for McLean, and now finally he's up in the count.
Base is now empty. Still one away, top of the 4th inning. The pitch from Espinal. Bounced in the dirt. Rolls to the left of Rothenberg. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, Joe Boyle went 3 sparkling innings. Left 2 on base with nobody out. Pitch downstairs, 2-2. He struck out 5. It was 3 scoreless innings. But then exited after walking Darren Baker and giving up a single to Jacob Teeter. The 2-2. Hit sharply but foul down the first base line. Count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So Boyle's final line, 3 innings pitched, 1 hit given up, 1 run earned, 3 walks, 5 Ks.
The numbers don't really indicate how dominant he was. The 2-2. On the outside corner, strike 3 called. Espinal strikes out Dallas Beaver for the second out of the top of the 4th. Now nobody on base and 2 away for Benjamin Sims. Sims walked in his first plate appearance. That came in the 3rd inning. Went 1 for 3 in the first game, after going 0 for 5 in last night's 15-4 win over Orleans. Pitch up in the zone, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, this is a Harwich team that entered game 1, dead last in the CCBL in batting average, over the outside corner, 1-1. Batted .218 through their first 20 games. Only 131 hits, which is fewest in the Eastern Conference. 61 runs, fewest in the East. Pitch outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. But they swipe a lot of backs. 28 stolen bases, which was the most in the Eastern Division coming into Game 1. Trailing only Falmouth in the CCBL. The pitch to Sims. Misses low and away, 3 balls and 1 strike. And they were very ambitious on the base paths in the first game. Not so much in the second game, but a little too ambitious. They had 4 retired on the base paths, which is a bit uncanny. Nobody on, 2 away, top of the 4th. 3 runs home for the Gatemen in the inning. Pitch over the outside corner. Sems didn't think so. He was about to flip the bat back to the dugout. But the count runs full, 3-2.
Yes, he was, and I think he has a case. It might have caught the outside corner, but again, that ball looked below the knees. All 3 of these guys today, low strike zones.
Mike Antico on deck. The payoff pitch to Sems is downstairs, ball 4, and Antico will get an at-bat. Second straight plate appearance for Benjamin Sems in consecutive innings, and second straight walk for Benjamin Sems. Antico 0 for 1 with a flyout. He'll come to bat with a runner on first, 2 away, top of the 4th, 3 runs home for the Gatemen. It's 6-3. First time the Gatemen have managed any runs in any side of a doubleheader since week 1. They were shut out in back-to-back games of the Orleans doubleheader a couple weekends ago. First pitch to Antico, skips in the dirt, rolls to the left of Rothenberg. Sems holds at first, 1-0. And they were shut out in the first game of this doubleheader. Sky's beginning to darken. It was a light shade of gray for most of today, and now the gray starting to darken a little bit. Forecast says in about an hour it's supposed to rain, and the wind's starting to pick up. Pitch downstairs to Antico, 2 balls and no strikes. It's a left-on-left matchup with Espinal on the bump and Antico in the box. Matt Rudick in the on-deck circle. He's also a left-handed bat. Sems with about 3 steps off the first base bag. The 2-0. Broken bat roller down to second. Fedko waits, scoops, fires to first in time to retire the speedy Mike Antico, and then the top of the 4th inning. But the Wareham Gatemen plate 3. A big 3-run homer off the bat of Matt McLean. 3 runs on 2 hits and 1 left. After 3.5, it's Gatemen 3 and the Mariners 6. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more. The 2019 Cape League All-Star Game will be played at Eldridge Park, home of the Orleans Firebirds. Mark the date on your calendar, Sunday, July 21st. Game time is 6 p.m., but the gates open at 2. One highlight will be the home run hitting contest. There will also be an autograph session and a large merchandise village with items from many of the teams. Be sure to buy your tickets now right here at the merchandise stand. Tickets are just $5, and part of the proceeds will support our Wareham Gatemen.
The Gatemen would like to thank Wareham Country Market for helping to feed the Gatemen players and staff after games. They are located about a quarter of a mile from the field on Route 6, offering a convenience store, a Dunkin' Donuts, and a deli.
Wareham House of Pizza has been serving Wareham and Marion for over 40 years with steak and cheese, pizza, and subs. Located in Shaw's Plaza.
Tyler Keenan, Hal Hughes, Dylan Noisy. The 3 due up for the Harwich Mariners, leading by 3. 6-3, Gatemen got 3 back in the last half inning. First pitch from Austin Weiermiller. Catches the bottom of the strike zone, strike 1. Keenan 1 for 1. The number 8 batter singled in the second inning. Leads things off here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch misses inside, 1-1. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, Javik Blake with you. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Game 2 of this doubleheader. Gatemen trying to avoid the sweep. Breaking ball misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Austin Weiermiller, the rising junior at Stanford. Deals from the belt, the 2-1, sits downstairs, 3-1. Well, he's very smart, obviously. But I'm better at Sudoku puzzles. The 3-1. Cut on and missed 3-2. We had a race of who could finish a Sudoku puzzle first, and I beat him. And I told that story before on the broadcast, and I let him know I told the story. And he asked, well, did you mention it was a Saturday puzzle? And I said, no, I did not, intentionally. it was a Saturday puzzle, which are harder. And I do Sudoku puzzles every morning, so I have practice. The 3-2 is fouled off the glove of Del Castillo. And we'll do it again with a full count to Tyler Keenan. Austin Weiermiller from Milton, Georgia, 5'11", 180 pounds, left-handed batter, or left-handed pitcher, left-handed batter in the box, in Tyler Keenan. The pitch to Keenan, lifted foul, out of play, count holds at 3-2. Wind is starting to pick up a lot. Wind blowing right to left. There's an American flag above the scoreboard out in right field. That's the barometer we're using for the wind measurements. Pitch downstairs, ball 4 to Tyler Keenan. Leadoff man on for the third consecutive inning for Harwich. Runner on first, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth, Hal Hughes, the number 9 man, due up.
And again, with the way the Gatemen bats have been going, I just don't think you can give up any more runs to these Mariners. Again, Weiermiller led the third off with a walk before getting out of the inning. Let's hope he can do the same here in the fourth.
First pitch on the way to Hughes. Taken upstairs, ball 1. Well, this would be a good time for a bit of a warning. If we go off the air unexpectedly, you'll know it's because of the rain. And we just need to cut the feed, move our equipment, and make sure everything's okay. Throw back to first. Still a 1-ball, no strike count to Hughes. Because priority number 1 is protecting all the equipment, all the laptops, all the soundboard, and all the mixing stuff we need to get on air every single night. Popped up, foul ground, out of play behind home plate, 1-1. So as much as we would love to bring you the rest of this broadcast, we have over 20 other games to bring you. And if our equipment doesn't work, well, that's a bit of an issue.
Yeah, that'd be a little bit of an issue.
The 1-1. Breaking ball upstairs. It just never broke off the hand of Austin Weiermiller. 2 balls and 1 strike to Hal Hughes with Dylan Noisy on deck. It's been a series of 3s in this game. Throw back to first. Keenan back to the bag. He walked. Still nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. 3 runs across in both the first and the second inning for Harwich. No runs in the third, but then 3 in the top half of this inning for the Gatemen. Line drive out to right field, but that'll twist foul and out of play, 2-2. Hughes 0 for 1. He flew out to right field back in the second inning. Hal Hughes from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Rising junior at LSU. Lifts this one out to right field along the right field line. Closing in Matt Rudick. A long run. It drops in front of him. Tyler Keenan had to wait between first and second. Pulls in at second. Hughes stops at first. Now there's runners on first and second. In the bottom of the fourth, still nobody out. Hughes now 1 for 2. Back to the top of the order with Dylan Noisy. He's also 1 for 2 with a fly out to right field and a single. Taking his first at-bat since the second inning. Comes to bat here in a good RBI situation. Harwich by 3. They lead 6-3. Nobody out, bottom of the fourth. A runner in scoring position, 2 on. Runners on first and second. Keenan at second, Hughes at first. And Weiermiller steps off the rubber, looks back at second base. Noisy from Smithville, Texas. Rising junior at Texas Tech. Batted .298 this season with 8 homers, 51 RBIs. First pitch to him. Taken downstairs, Del Castillo slides over to his left. 1 ball, no strikes. Noisy tweaked his hamstring in the Big 12 tournament. He was in all Big 12 second team selection. Struck out 57 times, walked 44 times. The 1-0. Lifted in the air, out to right field. Rudick closing in toward the line. He straddles the line, makes the catch in fair territory. Throw goes into third. It's a good one, but not in time to get Tyler Keenan, who is tagging from second base. Hal Hughes holds at first, and there's runners at the corners with now one away in the bottom of the fourth for Joey Weimer.
And the one good thing about that out is it sets you up for a double play if you can get a ground ball. The guy at the plate, though, has been absolutely on fire.
Weimer is 2 for 2 here in the second game. In the first game, he batted cleanup, and he reached 3 times. He went 2 for 2 with a walk.
And the walk was an intentional walk.
Comes to bat here with his team up by 3. Runners at the corners, one away. First pitch, taken upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. Weimer from Michigan, rising junior at Cincinnati. Batted .263, 6 homers, 28 RBIs this year. Popped up. That's going to stay in the infield. Matt McLean closing in, the third baseman. Called off by Miller, the pitcher, and he drops it to the right of the mound. That's not a play you usually see a pitcher make. Typically, they get out of the way, let the position players get the pop-ups. That time, Miller saying he had it, and he dropped it. And now there's bases loaded with 1 away.
Miller was saying he had it. I think he might have been saying he had it because I don't think Matt McLean quite saw it. I don't know what happened, but it should have been McLean's ball.
Now the bases are loaded with 1 away in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch to Cabrera is waved at and missed, 0-1. Daniel Cabrera is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. It's Weimer at first, Hughes at second, Keenan at third. Miller now in a predicament. Comes set at the belt. Deals the pitch. Catches the bottom of the zone. 0-2.
And that's where that low strike zone helps Miller.
Daniel Cabrera from River Ridge, Louisiana. Rising junior at LSU. The pitch, breaking ball, lifted in the air out to right field. Rudick being chased back. He looks up. That ball is fair, and it lands in the corner. 1 run comes home. 2 runs come home. Daniel Cabrera rounding second. The throw comes in, and it's not in time. Cabrera with a 3-run bases-clearing triple. And it's 9-3 Harwich. Still just 1 away in the bottom of the fourth. And just when it seemed like the Gatemen closed the gap and were maybe starting to brew some momentum, that happens.
Wow. I mean, what can you say? That pitch was way up in the zone. Way up. Right down, maybe a little inside, but Cabrera turns on it. Can't leave a pitch up like that.
Christian Fedko will step into center stage. Runner at third. First pitch to him. Taken for a strike. 0-1. Fedko is 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts, both to the center fielder Braden Ward. Comes to bat with 1 away in the bottom of the fourth. 3 runs home. The 0-1 from Miller. Taken outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nico Cavadas on deck. He's 1 for 1 with a 3-run homer. Third 3 spot put up for Harwich. The pitch. Right down the center of the zone. 1-2. They put up 3 in both the first and the second inning. And now here in the fourth. Again, this was a team that entered Game 1 of this doubleheader with the worst batting average in the Cape Cod League. Fouled off to the backstop. Count holds at 1-2.
And that's what makes this day, I mean, so much more disappointing, quite frankly, for the Gatemen. The worst hitting team in the league has beat you 2-0 because nobody could hit in Game 1. And now has put up 3 spots in the first 4 innings of Game 2.
The 1-2 from Miller. Popped up. This is also going to stay in the infield. Closing in Jacob Teeter, the first baseman, and he can't make the catch. It drops in front of him, and he doesn't make a throw because Del Castillo was also down the first base line. They're saying that the batter is out, Christian Fedko.
Base runner interference.
And that's what it was. We're going to have an argument right now.
Wow, did the Gatemen catch a break? Because Teeter couldn't find that ball. And the only reason that call was made is because when Fedko was running down the line, he bumped into Teeter.
Base runner interference is the second out of the bottom of the fourth. And Nico Cavadas will come to bat with a runner at third, and now 2 away in the bottom of the fourth with 3 runs home.
I think everybody's struggling to see this ball tonight because this guy is gray.
First pitch. Taken low and away. 1 ball, no strikes.
I mean, if you look straight up, it's fog.
The pitch. Taken low and away again. 2 balls and no strikes.
But forget the fog. Forget the infield pop-ups. You cannot let an 8-12 last place in the East team put up a 9 spot on you.
Lifted in the air, out to left field, chasing Antico back. He leaps, it's over his head, and at 1 hops the wall. Another run comes home to score. Daniel Cabrera crosses home plate. Nico Cavadas stops at second base with an RBI double, and it's 10-3 Harwich.
And he now has 4 RBIs here in game 2. 3-run home run, walk, RBI double. Wow.
Number 13, the designated hitter from Wake
The
Forest,
inning continues to unravel for Austin Weiermiller. Michael Ludwig will step up to the plate. A double, a triple, a single, an error, a sac fly, a walk has led to 4 runs across and 2 away. Michael Ludwig, the new batter. Runner at second, first pitch, fouled off. 0-1. Ludwig is 0 for 2 with a ground out and what I guess you can call a pop out. He popped one right into the glove of Adrian Del Castillo, who then doubled up Nico Cavadas at first base. Breaking ball in at the knees, strike 2. That was in the 3rd inning. At the time, it was a 6-0 Harwich lead. Now it's 10-3. 10 runs on 10 hits. Breaking ball, cut on and miss, strike 3. And that's how the bottom of the 4th comes to an end. We're through 4. Strikeout brought to you by Lang, Forrest, and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. It's 10-3 Harwich. We'll be right back for the top of the 5th. Stick around on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Got legal trouble? Attorney Mark Deshays is here to help the greater New Bedford area with real estate and business law, estate planning, and probate. Visit him today.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
The Mezzaluna Restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezzaluna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezzaluna, the Italian family restaurant.
Does your insurance agent know you by name? analyze your stats and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance. Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com. Hashtag Morse, of course, has your back.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier two-year maritime college.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between.
Top of the fifth inning, Matt Rudick has a 1-0 count, now has a 2-0 count. Two high fastballs from Espinal. 10-3 Harwich over Wareham. 10 runs on 10 hits for the Mariners here in the second game of a doubleheader. Gatemen put up a 3 spot in the last inning. Pitch upstairs, 3 balls and no strikes to Rudick. The 3-run homer from Matt McLean. Cut what was a 6-0 lead in half. And then a 4 spot in the last half inning. Change that. 3-0 the count. The pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to Matt Rudick. He's on base for the first time today. Still 0 for 1 with a strikeout. But now leads off the fifth with a walk. And that's now the 4th time in 5 innings the Gatemen have led off an inning with a walk. 5th walk of the second game for Harwich pitching. We're back to the top of the order with Braden Ward.
And that 4th inning is the only inning they've been able to capitalize off of it.
Runner at first. First pitch to Ward. Taken for a strike on the inner half, 0-1. Ward walked in the first inning, was picked off going second to third after swiping a bag going first to second. He's 0 for 1. Throw back to first. Rudick back to the bag. Baker in the on-deck circle. Baker also walked. That began the 4th. Then came around to score. Oh, 1 the count to Ward. Left-on-left matchup, the pitch. Taken inside, forces Ward to back away from the plate. 1-1. Lights on here at Whitehouse Field. Now under 70 degrees. Pitch catches the outer corner. 1-2. When we started game 1, it was 78 and fairly humid. Now it's cooler and slightly windy. Awaiting the inevitable storm. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Ward goes down on a 1-2 count. He's now 0 for 2, and there's 1 away in the top of the 5th. Darren Baker, the new batter, he's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. He struck out looking in the 1st, walked to begin the 4th, came around to score, and he bats here with 1 away, runner on first. In a 10-3 ball game, Gatemen trail. Another left-on-left matchup. Espinal looks over at first, deals, pitch, rocketed back toward the center of diamond. This could be 2, picked up by Hughes, the shortstop. Turnover to first is not in time to get Darren Baker. It was Hughes to Fedko on the putout to get Matt Rudick, the lead base runner. Now 2 away, runner at first in the top of the 5th inning.
Hard hit ball from Baker, but directly to Hughes. Quicker turn would have ended the inning. Flip was a little slow from Hughes, and Fedko didn't quite have his footing right, and Baker beat it out.
Jacob Teeter, the new batter, with a runner on first base and 2 away. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi with you on this Saturday afternoon. First pitch to Teeter, sits downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Teeter 1 for 2 in the second game of this doubleheader. He singled in the 4th inning, then was retired on a fielder's choice. Baker off of first, the pitch to Teeter. Upstairs, ball 2. Teeter struck out swinging to end the 1st. went 1 for 3 in the first game of this doubleheader. The pitch. Lifted in the air, fairly deep out to straightaway center field. Noisy drifting over to his right and makes the catch on the run for the final out at the top of the 5th. Noisy has speed. And he retires Jacob Teeter, drifting into left center field.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier 2-year maritime college.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care. Shop from home year-round on gatemen.org. You can customize your Gatemen gear from any device, anywhere. We offer a large selection of apparel and unique gifts 24/7, 365 days a year. Hard to find sizes, colors, and styles. Youth clinic registration also available. Visit us today and remember us for holiday gifts at gatemen.org.
Gatemen Baseball is officially sponsored by Robertson's GMC, the truck professionals. Located just 2 miles away on Cranberry Highway, Robertson's GMC, we are professional grade, power like a pro.
Need physical therapy? Select Physical Therapy works directly with you and your physician to create a plan of care that meets your goals and needs, with 6 locations on Cape Cod and more across the country. Select Physical Therapy is the official provider of athletic training for the Wareham Gatemen.
Soft as a Grape has 10 retail locations on Cape Cod. So even when you're cheering on your Gatemen at any away games, stop into a Soft as a Grape store for the best Cape Cod products. No trip to the Cape is complete without a trip to Soft as a Grape.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Harwich leading Wareham 10-3. New pitcher in for the Wareham Gatemen. In for Austin Weiermiller, Cole Stetzer making his first appearance for the Gatemen. 6 foot 207 pounds, a rising junior at St. Joe's, native of Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Mariners, the catcher from Duke.
He was released by YD back on June 14th. Pitched in the A-10 this year, 22 appearances, started 4 games, made 3 saves, an ERA of 2.92 in 52 innings, 52 hits allowed. Walked 21 batters, struck out 43. And he'll face the bottom third of the order for the Mariners, Rothenberg, Keenan, and Hughes. First pitch to Rothenberg. Check swing, pitch downstairs. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1. Michael Rothenberg 1 for 2 here in the second game. Singled in the second, struck out swinging to end the third. Full windup for Stetzer. Misses outside, 1-1. In high school at West Scranton High School, Stetzer was an honorable mention All-American by Rawlings and perfect game as a senior. The 1-1. Breaking ball in and out of the glove of Del Castillo. It rolls to the backstop, 2-1. Harwich has scored in 3 of the first 4 innings, didn't score in the third, but crooked numbers across the board. Bless you. The pitch. Chopped right side of the infield. Baker waits. The second baseman tosses to first to retire Rothenberg. Easy toss for Darren Baker. 1 away.
Thank you. I
You're
apologize.
welcome. That's all right. It happens. You're human. I hear that humans sneeze. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi with you.
Stetzer's one appearance for YD this summer was at Wareham. And it was actually the game at BC High on June 12th.
First pitch to Keenan, up and away, 1 ball, no strikes.
He pitched 2 innings against the Gatemen, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, no runs. And that was it.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right center field, chasing Ward back. He dives, but Can't make the catch. He trapped it, tosses it back into second. A heck of a defensive play from Braden Ward, even though he didn't catch it, keeping Keenan to a single. Keenan's now reached 3 times. 2 singles and a walk. A 1-out single for Keenan in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hal Hughes, the new batter. Number 9 batter. Comes to bat with a runner at first and 1 away. 10-3 Harwich. Right on right matchup. Long look in from Stetzer. Now comes set at the letters, wiggles the glove, and deals the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. Hughes 1 for 2. He flew out in the 2nd inning, flew out to right field, and then singled in the 4th. Keenan at first. Lifted in the air, out to left field, not very deep. Antico closing in. The shortstop Sems going back, calls off the left fielder Antico, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order with Dylan Noisy. Made the last out of the last half inning, making an impressive play out in center field, running a country mile to his right to pick a ball out of the air by Jacob Teeter. Comes to bat with a runner on first, 2 away. Bottom of the 5th. Harwich leading by 7. Stetzer looks in. A right-on-right matchup, deals from the letters. First pitch, check swing, foul tipped into the glove of Del Castillo, strike 1. Noisy with a flyout, a sac fly, and a single here in game 2. Keenan at first, 2 away. The pitch from Stetzer. Tapped foul on top of home plate. 0-2. Joey Weimer, the always dangerous Joey Weimer, would be next. Light shining bright here at Whitehouse Field in Harwich, Massachusetts. First time the Gatemen are here in Harwich, and the only time they're going to be in Harwich. Unless these 2 teams meet in the championship series. Breaking ball. Bounces in front of Del Castillo. He makes the block. Runner holds at first. 1-2. Harwich leads the season series 2-0. They play 4 times in the regular season. It's an interdivisional battle. So they'll face again in the month of July in the regular season. Breaking ball sits high. 2-2. They'll face off again toward the end of the season, back at Spillane Field. 10-3 the score, Harwich over Wareham. The 2-2 from Stetzer. Lifted in the air, out to left field, fairly deep. Antico ranging over toward the line, leaps, makes the catch as he's backpedaling. And that'll do it for the 5th inning. Dylan Noisy retired, made some noise with that at-bat. Not very deep enough for Mike Antico. And that'll do it for the 5th. No runs on 1 hit, 1 man left. After 5, it's Harwich 10 and Wareham 3. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Whether you're brewing a lager or an ale, Stone Path Malt has got you covered. Stone Path Malt, the local provider of quality malt for all your favorite New England craft breweries, is right here in Wareham. For your next night out, stop by their new tap room.
We are at the top of the 6th here at Whitehouse Field. Gatemen need some runs. Down to the final 6 outs here in Game 2 of the doubleheader, trailing 10-3. And before we start the 6th, let's send it to Javik Blake on the field.
Thanks so much, guys. Here with Ryan LeMay, our beat writer. And Ryan, you heard Gabe say it. The Gatemen offense needing some runs. They needed some in the first game. They lost that one 2-0. They're down 10-3 in this one. What have you seen from them so far today?
Well, I mean, in the first game, the Gatemen offense only mustered 4 hits. And, I mean, Jacob Polish was fantastic, going 7 complete innings, not allowing having a shutout. So, I mean, the Gatemen offense has been slow. Matt McLean had a home run in Game 2, but I mean, the Gatemen only have 2 hits right now, and it's 6 innings, so they got to get things going.
And it's really any of their doubleheaders this year. We've heard the guys talk about it on the broadcast, but ever since that Chatham series, they haven't shown up in a doubleheader.
I don't know what it is about doubleheaders, but it seems like the Gatemen offense just disappears. But I mean, you look at what they did against Orleans, and then what they're doing tonight. Like the offense, it's been non-existent. So they really need to turn things around if they want to come back and win this ball game.
And one thing we're thankful for is the Chatham Anglers offense today showing up. They're up by a 5-3 score and could to it, and that has huge implications.
Yeah, this is the one silver lining for the Gatemen is that Chatham might beat Katuitt tonight. So if Chatham holds on for that score line, then Wareham will hold on to first place in the Western Division.
All right, well, thank you so much, Ryan. Back to you guys in the booth.
Adrian Del Castillo, Matt McLean, Dallas Beaver, 4, 5, 6 hitters due up for the Gatemen here in the top of the 6th. Thanks, Javik and Ryan, for that. First pitch to Del Castillo misses outside, 1-0.
The chemistry between Javik and Ryan is just top shelf.
It's almost like they do a pregame segment every day.
It's almost like they've worked together before.
Yeah, I doubt it, though. The 1-0. Fastball, hard ground ball towards second, gobbled by Fedco, throw to first in time. 1 away. And in steps Matt McLean. 10-3, Wareham trails.
I wish our chemistry was that good.
I know.
Number 10, the third baseman.
It really is a shame.
Matt McLean.
What could have been.
McLean 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run in the 4th. He's responsible for every Gateman run here, not only in the second game, but today. Harwich won 2-0 in Game 1. 5 outs away from a victory here in Game 2. First pitch from Espinal. Fastball right down Main Street, 0-1. McLean in Game 1 went 0 for 3 after his big 3-hit night last night. So he's now 1 for 5 today. The 0-1 delivery. Low in the dirt, 1 ball and 1 strike. McLean, the UCLA Bruin. Third base here in Game 2 for the Gatemen. The 1-1. Fastball misses just outside. 2-1. McLean snapped out of a hitless streak yesterday with his 3-hit day. 2-1 pitch, low and inside, 3-1. He was 0 for 13 with a walk and 2 strikeouts in the previous 4 games before yesterday. It's been kind of a roller coaster season for McLean. He started 7 for 22, a .318 average in his first 6 games. And then he went through the 0 for 13 stretch in 4 games. 3-1 fastball, misses just low, and he's on with a 1-out walk here in the 6th. That'll bring up Dallas Beaver. Then McLean has the 3 for 4 day yesterday with a walk and a hit by pitch. And now again here today, 1 for 5 with a walk. In steps Dallas Beaver, DHing here in Game 2. Wareham trails 10-3, 1 out, top of the 6th. Beaver caught in Game 1 for Wareham, went 1 for 3. Throw over to first, McLean back safely. Beaver here in Game 2, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. 1 swinging in the 2nd, 1 looking in the 4th. First pitch fastball, broken back ground ball, backhanded by the first baseman Cavadas. He goes to first for 1 in time. McLean safe at second base. Wasn't worth a throw. 2 down here in the 6th, and in steps Benjamin Sims.
Number 12, the shortstop from Kansas.
Already over 2 hours here in Game 2 of the doubleheader. 2 hours and 17 minutes. First game was just 1 hour and 47 minutes, and, well, we're a little longer because of about the half-hour delay we had to take after the original home plate umpire, Bob Del Ponte, got hit on the wrist with nearly a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. He's the third base umpire now. First pitch to Sims, dribbled up the middle, corralled by Fedco, the second baseman. He throws, and it gets away from the first baseman, Cavadas. McLean comes home to score. That's going to be an error, and it leads to a Gateman run to make it 10-4 here in the 6th.
That's got to be an error on Cavadas. And it wasn't a great throw, but I don't know. What do you think?
Normally you give the error to the man who threw it, But you're right. That looked like a sure play to me, and Cavadas just had it go off his glove. In steps Mike Antico. First pitch fouled off down the third base line, 0-1. Again, we're supposed to get rain here around 8, that 8:10-ish mark. So if we unexpectedly and abruptly go off the air, we apologize, but that is why, as we'll have to protect our equipment. They rule it an error on Fedco at second base. 0-1 to Antico, fastball high and in, count evens up 1-1. Antico here in game 2, 0 for 2. Went 2 for 3 in game 1, reached all 3 times because of an error. The 1-1. Fastball at the knees for strike 2. Espinal sets the 1-2 delivery. Popped him up, out of play. Foul territory down the third base line, and count stays 1-2. Espinal working out of the bullpen. Already 52 pitches. Be surprised to see him come back out for the 7th, but we'll see. As fans start to trickle their way out of here with the rain coming. 1-2 to Antico, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll end the top of the 6th. 1 run on no hits for the Gatemen. 1 left aboard, 10-4 the Harwich lead. We head to the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back on GBN.
The 2019 Cape League All-Star Game will be played at Eldridge Park, home of the Orleans Firebirds. Mark the date on your calendar, Sunday, July 21st. Game time is 6 p.m., but the gates open at 2. One highlight will be the home run hitting contest. There will also be an autograph session and a large merchandise village with items from many of the teams. Be sure to buy your tickets now right here at the merchandise stand. Tickets are just $5, and part of the proceeds will support our Wareham Gatemen.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Chris Lanzilli will lead off the bottom of the 6th for the Harwich Mariners. First pitch, line drive, deep left field. Antico ranging back, and that ball bounces off the base of the wall. Antico quickly gets it into Sems, but it's a stand-up double for Lanzilli, who was pinch hitting for Joey Weimer. And Lanzilli, who played in game 1 and went 1 for 2 with an RBI single, has his second hit of the day here in game 2 of the doubleheader. He came in with just 3 hits all season.
Number 4, the right fielder from LSU, Daniel Cabrera.
And in steps Daniel Cabrera. Again, bottom of the sixth, 10-4, the Harwich lead over Wareham. Cole Stetzer on the mound for the Gatemen. Cabrera swings and misses 0-1. Excuse me.
You're excused.
It's been a rough evening for the Gatemen. 2-0 loss in game one. Now down 10-4 here in game two. Bottom of the sixth. Again, we only play 7. 0-1, swing and a miss on a breaking ball, 0-2. Storm is a-coming here in Harwich. Radar said it was supposed to get here right at 8, and clock hits 7:56 right now.
Tick-tock.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on a ball down low. Cabrera swings through a breaking ball, and that's Stetzer's first strikeout as a Gateman. Strikeout brought to you by Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard. Head to alexblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. That'll bring up Christian Fedko.
From the University of Connecticut, Christian Fedko.
Again, we had to go through a half-hour delay in this game after Bob Del Ponte, the home plate umpire, got hit on the wrist, and we switched home plate umpires. First pitch curveball in the inside corner for strike 1, or else, honestly, we'd probably be through this game right now. Well, let's hope Mother Nature decides to wait an extra 20-ish minutes for this storm to come. The 0-1. Curveball, sliced foul out of plate on the first base line, 0-2.
Well, if this season's any indication, Mother Nature isn't much of a Cape League fan.
No, she doesn't like the Cape this summer. Stetzer, a long look in. Sets and fires the 0-2. Blooped out into right field. Baker slides and makes the catch on the grass. Pretty play from Darren Baker at second base. 2 down here in the 6th. And that'll bring up Nico Cavadas, who bats from the left side. 2 down, bottom of the 6th, 10-4. The Harwich lead over the Gatemen. Game 2 of a doubleheader. Wareham already fell 2-0 today. First pitch to Cavadas down low. Good block from Del Castillo, 1-0. Stetzer trying to work his way out of the inning after a leadoff double. 1-0 hit hard and deep to center. Ward ranges back. Can he find it? He dives and can't make the catch. It lands along the base of the wall. Cavadas will make it to third easily with an RBI triple. And it's 11-4 Mariners here in the bottom of the 6th. Nico Cavadas is now a single away from the cycle. Unless Harwich bats around here in the 6th, he's not going to get it. But he walked in the 3rd inning. Home run in the 1st, 3-run shot. Walk in the 3rd. RBI double in the 4th. Now an RBI triple here in the 6th to make it 11-4 Mariners. First pitch now to the lefty, Michael Ludwig. Hard hit into center. Ward comes in and can't make the catch. Braden Ward misjudged it. He waited on it, and the ball lands in front of him. 12-4 Harwich. He just didn't read it well off the bat. That should have been an easy catch for Braden Ward, who waited back on that ball.
You don't blame him for the first one, but that one was just a bad misread.
Starting to sprinkle here at Whitehouse Field. And, well, that's going to turn into more than a sprinkle pretty quickly.
We have the best team, don't we?
First pitch high and away 1-0, and Jonah's not talking about the team on the field, as we have some people holding some umbrellas up here for us. Swing and a miss on a curveball down low, 1-1 now. 12-4, the Harwich Mariner lead, bottom of the 6th. Stetzer trying to work his way out of the inning with 2 outs. The 1-1. Chopped towards second. Baker charges, gloves, throws to first, and Teeter drops the ball at first base. That's 3 straight batters where this inning should have ended. First one was a tough play for Ward, but the last 2, Wareham should have been out of the inning.
Oh, my.
Number 33, the third baseman from Ole Miss.
And that negates a fine play by Darren Baker.
One of those tough in-betweeners where he didn't know whether to charge on it or wait back. He ended up charging, making a nice play. The first pitch to Tyler Keenan, low, gets away from Del Castillo, no one advances. 1-0. Keenan bats from the left side against the righty Stetzer. The 1-0 pitch, way high. Fastball up, 2-0. Stetzer sets on the first base side of the rubber. Sets at the belt. The 2-0. Hit well and pretty deep to left center. No one's getting to this ball. It'll roll all the way to the wall. 1 run scores easily. Keenan's in with an RBI double. Actually limping into third base is Ludwig. He'll probably be replaced. It looked like he might have pulled something.
Number 19, the shortstop.
Excuse me, it's Ludwig that scored. Rothenberg moves over to third. And Keenan has himself an RBI double. Howe Hughes steps in now from the right side. It's 13-4. Harwich. Stetzer sets. First pitch. Hughes takes a curveball in the outside corner for strike 1. Now the 0-1 to Hughes. Chopped left side. McLean gloves, throws to first in time. Wareham finally gets out of the inning. The third 3 spot of the day for Harwich. 13-4, we head to the top of the 7th. We'll be right back on GBN.
Gatemen Baseball is officially sponsored by Robertson's GMC, the truck professionals. Located just 2 miles away on Cranberry Highway, Robertson's GMC, we are professional grade, power like a pro.
Need physical therapy? Select Physical Therapy works directly with you and your physician to create a plan of care that meets your goals and needs, with 6 locations on Cape Cod and more across the country. Select Physical Therapy is the official provider of athletic training for the Wareham Gatemen.
Soft as a Grape has 10 retail locations on Cape Cod. So even when you're cheering on your Gatemen at any away games, stop into a Soft as a Grape store for the best Cape Cod products. No trip to the Cape is complete without a trip to Soft as a Grape.
New pitcher for Harwich here in the top of the 7th. Caden O'Brien out of North Carolina. And I'm just going to be honest, we've got nothing on Caden O'Brien right now. So our situation as it rains here in Harwich. 13-4, the Harwich lead over Wareham. We have nothing out. None of our prep, none of our books, none of our papers. All equipment but the laptop and our audio board is put away. Audio board and laptop being covered by an umbrella. We're all under umbrellas. Ryan LeMay, our beat writer, is just sneaking his head in here. Backpack might be getting a little wet.
I've never felt closer to you guys.
And we're going to make it through the 7th inning as long as it doesn't start torrentially downpouring.
Well, judging by O'Brien's look, I think he likes long walks on the beach. And he might be a Pisces.
I don't know what that means. First pitch to the lefty, Matthew Rudick. At the knees for strike one.
It's a Zodiac side.
Oh.
Okay.
You lost me.
Well,
the 0-1 Rudick. Low and in. 1-1. I wish someone could take a picture of this right now.
Where's Kristen?
The 1-1. High at the eyes of Rudick, 2-1. Again, Wareham lost 2-0 in Game 1 of this doubleheader. Now down 13-4 here in Game 2, and this is to the Harwich Mariners, who are the worst hitting team in the league. Rudick fouls off a pitch, count evens up 2-2. Came in just 8-12 to the Mariners. They're going to get a sweep today to make them 10-12. Wareham came in first place in the West, and depending on the result of the Chatham-Katua game today, we'll see how that holds as Rudick flares a pitch out into left field, down the line, and that ball lands fair. Rudick books for second, and he's in there with a stand-up double to lead off the 7th inning as the rain falls harder. And then I'll bring up Braden Ward. Ward, the Washington Husky, bats from the left side. Wareham down by 9, top of the 7th. Gatemen down to their final 3 outs. What a day here in Harwich. We haven't seen any lightning or anything yet, so this game won't be delayed until, like I said, it gets worse. First pitch to Ward. Jammed him, fouled off, out of play down the left field line. 0-1.
Well, that brief downpour only lasted about 10 seconds.
That's what we like.
Unless you're a fan of downpours.
I am not. Are you?
It depends.
The 0-1. Breaking ball misses outside, 1-1. O'Brien, the lefty from North Carolina, sets on the third base side of the rubber. The 1-1. Fouled off by Ward behind home plate, 1-2. Ward struggled today. Doesn't have a hit in either game after the 6-for-6 night last night. 1-2, fouled off down the third base line, out of play. We'll do it all over again. Ward bat resting on his back shoulder. Knees bent just a little on the left side. O'Brien sets the 1-2. Breaking ball at the knees for strike 3. That was a filthy breaking ball. 1 away here in the 7th.
That was a good pitch.
Number 11, the second baseman from Cal Berkeley, Darren
And
Baker.
The Gatemen down to their final 2 outs after Ward strikes out. Rudick on second. Gatemen down by 9. In steps Darren Baker. First pitch to the Cal Golden Bear. And now actually O'Brien will step off. First pitch, low and in, 1-0 to Baker.
Well, someone's having fun back there. Someone's acting out stomp.
The 1-0. Baker sends one high and fairly deep to center, but not deep enough. Caught and 2 away. In steps Jacob Teeter with Rudick still on second base. Wareham down to their final out. Down 13-4. O'Brien sets, the lefty deals the first pitch. Low and away, 1-0. Teeter had his 8th multi-hit game of the year last night. Has a hit today. Curveball drops in at the knees for a strike, 1-1. The Gatemen down 13-4, 2 outs, top of the 7th, the 1-1. Swing and a miss on a big looping curveball, 1-2. The Harwich fans still here? Standing and clapping. The 1-2. High and in. Fastball. Count evens up 2-2. Everyone's pretty much cleared out after what started as a gorgeous day here at Whitehouse Field. O'Brien sets, rocks and fires the 2-2. Curveball way high. Count runs full. Fog's gone away. Sky actually looks a little clearer out toward left field. The 3-2, chopped towards second. Gobbled, throw to first in time. Teeter's retired, and that'll do it. Wareham falls twice today. 2-0 in game 1, 13-4. Here in game 2, the match just never came alive, and the worst hitting team in the league exploded in game 2 of the doubleheader.
Well, this was a surprise. Again, the offense not showing up much. Didn't show up at all in the first game. Only one hit for Matt McLean. Scored all the runs here in the second game. Well, -1 in the second game. And, well, that was pretty much it.
And the final score today, 13-4. The victory for Harwich. Wareham, well, we'll have to see if they stay in first place in the division, as it'll depend on the result of the Katuitt-Chatham game. Chatham was winning that game, so despite going 0-2 today, Wareham could stay in first place in the division if Chatham hangs on and wins that game. Once again, your final scores today. 2-0, Wareham falls to Harwich in game 1. 13-4, Wareham falls to Harwich in game 2. Thanks for tuning in today. So long for Javik Blake, for Ryan LeMay, for Addison Van Patten, for Jonah Karp. I'm Gabe Genovesi. So long from Whitehouse Field.
Soft as a Grape has 10 retail locations on Cape Cod. So even when you're cheering on your Gatemen at any away games, stop into a Soft as a Grape store for the best Cape Cod products. No trip to the Cape is complete without a trip to Soft as a Grape.